Hey guys, Coach Dave here. What I was hoping to do with this next series of videos is give you something that you can use and view off of your smartphones while you're traveling around and looking for ways to exercise in sometimes situations that aren't convenient, where you don't have a gym at your disposal or a spin bike at your disposal or whatever. You know, I thought of a time back about 4 years ago when I was actually going up to pick up my son Warren from university, and I was driving through Belleville on my way to Ottawa, and I was driving through an ice storm. It was like 3 days before Christmas, and a huge sheet of ice came off the transport truck in front of me, and it came crashing right through the windshield of my car, and I found myself stuck on the highway in Belleville 3 days before Christmas on a Friday evening when the glass companies were closed, and I was stuck in a hotel in the middle of an ice storm. I had just the clothes that I was wearing. I didn't have any workout clothes, and I was in that hotel until Monday morning when I could get the window fixed. So what I ended up doing was I walked down the street to Walmart, and I actually bought a couple of pairs of underwear, oddly enough, and I designated one pair was going to be my workout clothes, and the rest were going to be clean underwear to wear for the rest of the weekend. But I used, necessity was the mother of invention that weekend. And as I talk to a lot of you guys and women out there, you're traveling a lot, and having to find ways to get your daily workouts in while you're traveling can be challenging. But I want to reassure you that there is a formula that you can use that's going to keep things fresh, keep things changed up, and give you the opportunity to do the workouts you need to do from the comfort of your own hotel room or your bedroom or wherever you happen to be. So especially when you turn 40 and over, you really want to think about doing more complex movements with your exercise. Now, there's pros and cons to all types of exercise, whether they be aerobic or anaerobic, high intensity, slow endurance training. It all depends on the outcome that you want to have. When I trained as an Ironman triathlete, my specific goal was to become an Ironman triathlete and qualify to get to Hawaii, get to Kona. There's a specific recipe that you follow to finish an Ironman, and there's a specific recipe that you follow to qualify to go to Kona. It looks like you're doing the same thing, but there's two completely different outcomes. So in this video series, what I've tried to do for you is I've kept this series short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a series of 5 complex body resistant movements that you can do repeatedly. So I'll be doing 10 intervals of each of these movements. I won't take a break in between, but after the 5 movements are done, I'll take a 30-second to 1-minute break, and then I'll do it over again. Now, I'm not going to do all 3 sets or all 5 sets, depending on how many you would like to do back to back. I'm going to do 1 set to save you space on your cell phone for this video. I'd like you to be able to have all 5 video series on your cell phone, and they're going to be approximately about 3 to 4 minutes long. That's it. All you have to do is replay that video to do the set over again, and it's not going to take up a lot of space on your cell phone. So I've tried to keep that in mind. I will number the series 1 through 5 so that you can see exactly which video series we're going to be doing and what we're going to be working on. And if you do those sort of core complex body movements before going out for a walk, that is a great way to not only get the muscular benefits that your body needs to rebuild muscle, to build up your testosterone, which is really important because as we pass 40, our muscle regeneration starts to come down if we're not investing in it. Our testosterone as guys starts to come down if we're not investing in it. So you've got to do those muscle building activities, which we're going to be doing today, and then follow that up with that heart fit, that dopamine releasing, that brain growth development releasing chemicals that you get only from aerobic activity. So in my world, the outcome that I want to have is my best quality of life moving forward, and the way that I do that is by spending 30 minutes doing these compound movements and then 30 minutes of doing some sort of aerobic activity. Now, I'm going to be starting the videos off shortly. I will show you exactly what the video is going to be covering, and just jump in and do the workouts, guys. Do anywhere from 1 to 3 to 5 repeats of these videos, and just change it up. Keep changing them up. Do the different videos. Keep it interesting for your body, and we'll let the results speak for themselves. Invest in yourself today, guys. You can do this.